The third episode of the family drama series was an intense and emotional rollercoaster ride that left viewers on the edge of their seats. In this episode, we saw the characters face new challenges and struggles, revealing more about their past and present lives. The episode opened with a scene of the family gathered around the dinner table, but the tension was palpable. The siblings were fighting, and the parents were struggling to keep the peace. The family dynamic was explored in depth, showing how each character contributed to the overall atmosphere. As the episode progressed, we saw the characters confront their fears and insecurities. The oldest sibling, who had always been the responsible one, struggled to balance her new job with her family responsibilities. The middle sibling, who had always felt overshadowed by her older sister, started to assert herself more and stand up for what she wanted. The youngest sibling, who had always been the family rebel, began to face the consequences of her actions and realize the impact they had on those around her. The conflict in the episode centered around the parents, who were struggling with their own issues. The mother, who had always put her family first, was forced to confront the fact that she had been neglecting her own needs and desires. The father, who had always been the strong and stoic one, was revealed to have a secret past that threatened to tear the family apart. Throughout the episode, we saw the characters grow and evolve, as they faced new challenges and learned important lessons. The themes of family, love, and identity were explored in depth, as the characters struggled to define themselves and their relationships with one another. The cinematography and direction were also impressive, with the use of lighting and camera angles adding depth and dimension to the scenes. The soundtrack was also notable, with the music and sound effects adding to the overall emotional impact of the episode. Overall, the third episode of the family drama series was a powerful and impactful installment that left viewers wanting more. It explored complex themes and emotions, while also delivering compelling plot twists and character development. The series is quickly becoming a must-watch for fans of drama and family-focused storytelling, and the third episode is a standout example of its quality and depth. Another notable aspect of the third episode was the exploration of the characters' backstories. We learned more about their childhoods, relationships with their parents, and past experiences that had shaped who they had become. This added depth and complexity to the characters, making them feel more real and relatable. The episode also raised several questions that left viewers speculating about what would happen next. Will the parents be able to work through their issues and save their marriage? Will the youngest sibling continue down a destructive path, or will she find a way to turn her life around? What secrets are the characters still hiding, and how will they impact the story going forward? Fan theories and predictions about the future of the series are already swirling online, with some viewers speculating about potential plot twists and character arcs. The third episode has sparked a lot of conversation and excitement among fans, who are eagerly anticipating the next installment. Critical reception of the third episode has also been positive, with reviewers praising the series' strong writing, acting, and direction. The show has been commended for its ability to tackle complex themes and emotions in a thoughtful and nuanced way, while also delivering compelling drama and character development. Behind the scenes, the making of the third episode was no easy feat. The cast and crew faced several challenges, from tight shooting schedules to complex emotional scenes. However, they were able to work together to create a powerful and memorable episode that has resonated with audiences. In conclusion, the third episode of the family drama series was a standout installment that delivered powerful drama, compelling characters, and thought-provoking themes. It has left viewers eagerly anticipating the next episode, while also sparking conversation and speculation about the future of the series. The show is quickly establishing itself as a must-watch for fans of family-focused storytelling and drama, and the third episode is a shining example of its quality and impact. The family dynamics in the third episode of the family drama series were complex and multifaceted, with each character bringing their own unique perspectives and struggles to the table. In this article, we will explore the relationships between the characters, and how they contribute to the overall atmosphere and tension of the show. At the center of the family is the parents, who are struggling with their own issues and conflicts. The mother, who has always put her family first, is starting to feel resentful of the sacrifices she has had to make. The father, who has always been the strong and stoic one, is revealed to have a secret past that threatens to tear the family apart. The oldest sibling, who has always been the responsible one, is struggling to balance her new job with her family responsibilities. She feels the weight of her parents' expectations on her shoulders, and often takes on more than she can handle. This creates tension with her siblings, who feel like she is bossy and overbearing. The middle sibling, who has always felt overshadowed by her older sister, is starting to assert herself more and stand up for what she wants. She is tired of being overlooked and undervalued, and is determined to make her own way in the world. This creates tension with her older sister, who is used to being in charge. The youngest sibling, who has always been the family rebel, is facing the consequences of her actions. She has gotten into trouble with the law, and is struggling to find her place in the world. Her actions create tension with her parents, who are worried about her future, and with her older siblings, who feel like she is irresponsible and immature. The relationships between the siblings are also complex, with each one having their own issues and conflicts. The oldest sibling often takes on a parental role with her younger siblings, which creates tension and resentment. The middle sibling feels like she is constantly being compared to her older sister, which makes her feel inadequate. The youngest sibling feels like she doesn't fit in with the rest of the family, which makes her act out in destructive ways. Throughout the episode, we see the characters struggle to navigate these complex relationships, as they try to find their place in the family and in the world. We see them confront their fears and insecurities, and learn to stand up for themselves and their beliefs. The family dynamics are explored in depth, showing how each character contributes to the overall atmosphere and tension of the show. In conclusion, the family dynamics in the third episode of the family drama series are complex and multifaceted, with each character bringing their own unique struggles and perspectives to the table. The relationships between the characters create tension and conflict, while also adding depth and complexity to the story. The series is quickly becoming a must-watch for fans of drama and family-focused storytelling, and the family dynamics are a key part of its appeal. The third episode of the family drama series was filled with tension and drama, as the characters struggled to navigate their complicated relationships and personal struggles. In this article, we will analyze the conflict in the episode, and how it contributed to the overall impact and emotional resonance of the story. One of the main sources of conflict in the episode was the strained relationship between the parents. We see them argue and fight over their respective responsibilities, with the mother feeling resentful of the sacrifices she has had to make, and the father struggling to come to terms with his secret past. This creates tension and uncertainty in the family, as the children are caught in the middle of their parents' conflicts. Another source of conflict is the tension between the siblings, who each have their own issues and struggles. The oldest sibling feels burdened by the expectations placed on her, while the middle sibling feels overshadowed by her older sister. The youngest sibling, meanwhile, is acting out in destructive ways, and is causing worry and concern among the rest of the family. These conflicts create a sense of tension and unease, as the siblings struggle to find their place in the family and in the world. The conflicts in the episode are also fueled by the characters' individual struggles and insecurities. We see the mother grappling with feelings of resentment and disappointment, while the father struggles to come to terms with his past mistakes. The oldest sibling is faced with the challenge of balancing her new job with her family responsibilities, while the middle sibling struggles with feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. The youngest sibling is grappling with her own personal demons, and is in danger of spiraling out of control. Throughout the episode, we see the characters confront these conflicts head-on, as they try to find a way to move forward and resolve their issues. We see them confront their fears and insecurities, and learn to stand up for themselves and their beliefs. The conflicts create a sense of tension and drama, as we are invested in the characters' journeys and want to see them succeed. In conclusion, the conflict in the third episode of the family drama series was a key part of its emotional impact and resonance. The strained relationships between the parents, the tension between the siblings, and the characters' individual struggles and insecurities all contributed to a sense of unease and uncertainty that kept viewers engaged and invested in the story. The conflicts were handled in a thoughtful and nuanced way, showing the complexity and depth of the characters and their relationships. Overall, the conflict in the episode was a powerful and effective storytelling device, and left viewers eagerly anticipating the next installment.